The red thread of Aokigahara. I've always been drawn to places that hold secrets, not the kind you find in history books or tourist guides, but the kind that linger in the air, heavy and unspoken. Aokigahara, Japan's infamous suicide forest, was one of those places. I'd read about it online articles, about its eerie beauty, the myths, the tragedies. People called it the Sea of Trees, a sprawling forest at the foot of Mount Fuji where compasses spin uselessly and the air feels like it's holding its breath. I wasn't suicidal, not even close, but I was curious, maybe too curious. My name's Alex, and this is what happened when I decided to visit Aokigahara last spring. It started as a whim, really. I was in Tokyo for work, some freelance photography gigs, and had a few days to kill before my flight back to the States. I'd been scrolling through forums late at night, reading about Aokigahara's reputation, the forest where people went to disappear, where the trees swallowed screams, where science pleaded, please reconsider. Think of your family. The stories hooked me, not just the tragedy, but the mystery. People claimed they heard voices calling their names, whispers weaving through the trees. Some said the forest itself was alive, pulling people deeper until they couldn't find their way out. I didn't believe in ghosts, but I wanted to see it for myself, to capture its quiet menace through my lens. I rented a car and drove out early, the sky still grey with dawn. The road to Aokigahara was unremarkable, lined with convenience stores and gas stations. But as I got closer, the world seemed to hush. The trees loomed taller, their branches knitting together like a canopy that blocked out the sun. By the time I parked at the forest's edge, near the main trailhead, the air felt different, thicker somehow. There was a sign at the entrance, just like the ones I'd read about. Your life is precious. Please think of your loved ones. It was written in Japanese and English, the words stark against the weathered wood. I snapped a photo, the click of my camera loud in the silence. I wasn't planning to go far. The forest had marked trails for tourists, and I figured I'd stick to them, take some shots, and head back before dark. I had my backpack, water, snacks, a flashlight, and my trusty Nikon. The trail started wide, gravel crunching under my boots, but it narrowed quickly as the trees closed in. The forest was beautiful in a haunting way. Moss-covered rocks, gnarled roots twisting across the path, and an endless sea of green that seemed to stretch forever. But it was quiet, too quiet. No birds, no wind, just the sound of my own breathing.